nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
So the New York starting five. We've got Anunoby. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard position. And the basket is good.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges assertive and focused when he gets this close.
Kuzma outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lillard for three. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Hart with it. Towns a screen on Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Here's Hart. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And there's an edge to Lillard's game. He's fearless, and you can see it when he's finishing in traffic.
Here's Brunson, and again it's New York.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Here's Kuzma. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. Lillard against Towns. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Yeah, Lillard has those ups. He can get to the rim when he wants to.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Yeah, Kevin, I was able to talk with Doc Rivers a few minutes ago. Now, I spoke to him about the plan for Karl-Anthony Towns now. Coach said, we know Cat has size and power, so we're hoping we can match him there. We don't want to make ourselves soft targets for him. We can expect it to be intense and physical down on the block. Guys?
Thank you, David. And here is Antetokounmpo after OG Anunoby made that last three-pointer. Lillard with the bucket.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Now here's Giannis. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. And Lillard kicks to Kuzma. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. Bridges outside. It's good from long range. Bridges has got 5.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy dangerous as a shooter.
Prince looking around. Lillard from outside. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now, here's Hart. In the corner, it's Bridges. All alone. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
Yeah, no lack of confidence in Mikal Bridges. This guy believes he can make shots.
Now here's Giannis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Maintained his concentration beautifully as he double-clutched and laid it in against some tight D.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Milwaukee. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. And he looks to be planning for more. We'll return shortly. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Payne out there with Miles McBride. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Achua. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. New York's gone 3 of 3 from three-point land here tonight. Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Doris, when you think of Mikal Bridges, what comes to mind?
The fact that he is available almost every single night, that you can count on him to bring great defensive intensity. He's become a legitimate threat from three-point territory, and now all of a sudden he's adding some ball skills. Mikal Bridges gets better every single year.
Payne passes to Achua. There's a screen by Achua. For 3, Bridges. A rebound by the Bucks. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Giannis. Over in the corner, Portis. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Payne. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Payne's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for New York. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. The Bucks use their size defensively to great impact. Coach Doc Rivers said, we're not fast, we're long. So we get our fingertips on a lot of balls, and that slows fast teams down. Switching keeps guys in front of you, and the more size we can put in front of people, the better we can be. Kevin?
Yeah, you followed this league for a long time. That sounds like a pretty good game plan. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. And one thing among many, Doors, that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks.
That's Kuzma's willingness to mix it up and earn the N1 opportunity.
ADB, one thing about Kyle Kuzma, at 6'9", he is a big wing.
What I love about him, Kevin, is that he's such a strong shooter. He can bang in the post if you need him to. He always puts up solid rebounding numbers. And I think the final piece we've seen him developing is his ability to distribute the basketball.
Brunson against Lillard. Out left of the wing. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 2. Pass to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Jacks up a 3. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist by Kuzma. Lillard's got 16.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. It's up a 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Giannis outside. We've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They get it back. For New York, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Lopez against Towns. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Towns. Antetokounmpo, no good. Now Towns. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. So a tie game here as we finish the first half. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Prince out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Good, and a nice assist from Prince. Kuzma's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Bucks. Bridges outside. Pass to Hart. Now, here's Bridges. Offline with his 3. To the paint. Here's Giannis. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Here's Brunson going inside. The shot's good. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Antetokounmpo finds Kuzma. Pass to Lillard from downtown. Sinks the three-pointer. Lillard's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Anunoby outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game. Bucks leading by 3. Here is Lillard. 19 points in the game. Here's Giannis. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists now in this one. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Brunson. Pretty bucket inside by Brunson.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Giannis passes to Lillard. And it's off from three-point range. Knicks trail by 3. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat and offensive rebound and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Prince finds Lillard. Kuzma against Anunoby. Kuzma passes to Lillard. Fires from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact.
On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Bridges. Pass to Hart. New York moving the ball around. Down low. Here's Brunson. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And that's 15 points here for Jalen Brunson. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. The third quarter comes to a close. The Bucks on top, up. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Payne. Achua is out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard. Portis finds Green to the inside. And to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
Towns, the pass to McBride. Towns, a screen on Trent. Back to Towns. From down in the low post, it goes. Towns has got his first basket.
Listen, Karl Anthony Towns is unafraid to take it right at the defense on the inside. Play through the chest. That's nice.
The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. Drains the three-pointer. Antetokounmpo's got 5 points now this quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. Lillard against Brunson. Lillard the pass to Lopez. Towns with the steal. Lillard against Brunson. Bridges outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Lillard the pass to Lopez. Towns comes with a double team. Lopez a screen on Anunoby. That shot wide open. Antetokounmpo's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight, just unreal.
Brunson against Lillard. And it's sent back by Lopez. And he gets it back.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
Lets it go with a three. And it's Lillard missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 8-point game. Lillard against Brunson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Nerves never show through. Brunson as calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Giannis kicks to Kuzma. Lopez sets a screen for Kuzma. Buries it from three-point range. Kuzma's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Lillard. Prince outside. Pass to Lopez. The three. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. And the Bucks lead by 10.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And so the Bucks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Important in the NBA.
It really is. I mean, there's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Now here's Siakam. Puts up a 3, and he buries his first look.
Yeah, how about Siakam right there, coming right back and sinking the 3?
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Rick Carlisle and I got a chance to talk for a bit. The main topic of conversation, how they plan to guard Jason Tatum. We want to try to make Jason a jump shooter. Avoid fouling, don't let him go downhill, but JT will get his, so let's hope we limit him. Well, that's never easy to do, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
The savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
You can tell Halliburton isn't looking at the contest. He's looking through it to his shot.
Outside, Brown. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 3-point game. Siakam outside. Plenty of space. And good as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Siakam's got 5 points.
and just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Holiday finds Brown. Tatum with it. Takes a three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Siakam outside. Off target from outside. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. White, the pass to Tatum. Back to White. On the wing, Holiday. Porzingis sets a screen. And again, Boston with the triple.
I mean, you watch Holiday play this game. He just explodes off the screens. Very good in pick and roll.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Matherin's checked in for Halliburton. And the Celtics also making a change. Horford's checked in. Here's Nembhard. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
Outside, Brown. And he lays it up and in. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Matherin passes to Turner. There's Nesmith with a 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Brown from the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Nesmith. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Nembhard. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Brown. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Brown's got 10 points. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage for the league.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Al Horford, Jason Tatum out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Torrey Craig, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there.
Great body control allows Matherin to finish through contact.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Pass to Tatum. Back to Craig. Beyond the arc. And he buries his first look.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
You look at his college days and his rookie year, Tatum has always been on a winning team, Richard.
B.A., I think it starts with his approach. There's always been an air of professionalism when it comes to Tatum. He's just a young player that is focused only on winning.
Ooh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
At the perimeter, Halliburton has a lot of confidence. He's just about always ready to take that shot.
Here's Pritchard. He's marked by McConnell. And here's Horford for three. Mathurin with a rebound. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Halliburton outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the wing. And can't connect on that one. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Craig passes to Tatum. Up top, Horford. Guarded by Toppin. Here's Pritchard. Indiana with a rebound.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Pass to Mathurin. The three is up. Another three for Indiana.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
So Boston ends up going with a new group. Holiday passes to Brown. There's 49 seconds left in the second period. Fires the three. Boston, no good that time either. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Turner with it. Pass to Mathurin. There's a screen. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, tricky move by Mathurin, showing us how effectively he can run the pick and roll.
Left side, Brown. To get back on track. Oh, nice D from Nesmith. Three-pointer, Mathurin. Benedict Mathurin has been leading the charge for the Pacers. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. Back to the game after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Nesmith and Siakam are the forwards. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Turner in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Rick Carlisle, getting going here in the second half. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, B.A., and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse. But some rebuilds take longer than others.
Tatum from long range. The rebound by Nembhard. Pacers leading by 3. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Halliburton on the wing. Here's Nembhard. No good with the triple.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Tatum's got 10.
The defense must be aware of where Tatum is, especially when he's roaming around that mid-range.
Siakam outside. Here's Halliburton. Holiday grabs the miss. Boston's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Here's White. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And you look at Derek White, Richard. the energy he plays with. It is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Pass to Tatum. White looking it over. Now here's Porzingis. He's guarded by Nembhard. His first shot coming late. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Celtics lead by 1.
He can beat you inside. He can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, "I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something."
Well, it's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie. To the paint. Here's Halliburton. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
And I appreciate how confident Halliburton is. For a guard, he handles himself well and deep.
Outside Holiday. Left side Tatum. Oh, and Turner with a block. And they get it back. Brown can't hit. For Indiana, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Ooh, poked away. And stolen by Brown. 1:25 left in the third.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Outside Mathurin. And that one's good. Mathurin's got 10. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Pritchard, the pass to Brown. Oh, Jaylen Brown, a strong finish.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Fades. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Mathurin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, physical D. But Mathurin showing his strength and has the maturity to maintain his focus as well.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Pass to Pritchard. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now Halliburton. Siakam outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. And now it's a 4-point Indiana lead. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Pacers. They lead by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Celtics trail by 4. On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Jason Tatum, Torrey Craig out there with Al Horford. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Hauser in at the 3 slot. Hey, Horford from range.
You see the great fundamentals. Horford sets up for the quick shot off the feed. No hesitation.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Knocks down the triple. And the Pacers lead by 4.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Pritchard. Takes the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
No problems knocking that one down.
And right now, Matherin is on a roll. This young guy continues to do whatever he wants.
And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Nesmith, he's checked in for Matherin. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis has checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. White, he's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. And Coach had a simple message for their team saying, hey, we're right there. Let's start with a stop. Knock down a couple shots and we'll be up. Sometimes the best instructions are the basic ones. B.A.?
And Allie, thank you for that. Here's White. Outside Holiday. Back to White. Pass to Tatum. White with a screen on Siakam. They now take the lead.
I-C-E, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Halliburton, a screen on White. Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Pacers lead by 2.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
Tatum. He can't hit that time. Siakam with the defensive effort. Pass to Nesmith. Halliburton for 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got 3 assists in the game. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Shoots over Siakam. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is exactly who Tatum is. Someone who doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
Halliburton's shot is good.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one.
Porzingis with a screen on Halliburton. On the wing, Tatum. Inside. KP wrecks the rim.
And it's Porzingis at 7'3", a monster to go to late in the game.
50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday against Halliburton. Just 5 to shoot. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
Oh, forcing the issue. Halliburton in attack mode.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Boston with the ball. Tatum looking it over. It falls! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And B.A., if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton against Holiday. Yes!
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Nine seconds left in the fourth quarter. Holiday from long range, and he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second. And that'll put him up 2. That'll count if it goes. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot attempt falls offline. And so it's the Pacers who come out on top here. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what, these are the ones
matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center, filling out the middle. And Greg for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works with the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist. Whether he's off ball or on it, you just love what Buzelis brings to the floor.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Brunson. From past the arc, knocks down the three ball.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here are the Bulls now. Giddey the pass to Vucevic. Ball feeling it out a bit. Vucevic a screen on Anunoby. Giddey no good. New York's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Brunson. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Count it, good.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
At the elbow, Vucevic. And the rejection by Towns. Anunoby outside. Towns sets the pick for Bridges. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Anunoby finds Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Bridges for 3.
Bringing a competitive energy to the defensive end. White stays connected to his man and plays with active hands.
And now the Knicks on the break. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The numbers will back it up, Brent, but when you watch OG Anunoby, it's easy to see why he is an elite defender.
Yeah, Kevin, he's been slept on by a lot of casual fans around the NBA, but trust me, diving deeper into the numbers, OG's defense is elite. He's got that strength, he's got the wingspan, he's got great instincts, and he is daunting for any would-be scorer that wants to put points on the board. Oh, defense did not see that coming as Giddey goes for the jam.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to talk. We talked about facing a point guard like Jalen Brunson, and he told me Jalen's got a great sense for angles and knows how to attack if anyone's out of position. We have to stay disciplined on defense. Of course, Brunson will be the focus of their attention tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Josh Giddey. And Trey Jones subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Then for the Knicks, Achua comes in for OG Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Hart. To the middle, here's Brunson. And the layup falls. Brunson's got 7.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
The fans at the Bulls games are in very good company because Don C is in the crowd. In fact, guys, I'm wearing some of his stuff tonight. How you like the drip?
One of Chicago's premier streetwear designers, from shoes to hats. His styles have definitely made a mark on the league.
Good on the three-point shot.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. White, left side. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Now here's Payne. Pass to McBride. Gets it off. And so it's the New York Knicks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Knicks.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Josh Giddey. Williams is out there with Smith. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Jones in at the point guard position.
And say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Count that bucket. Giddey's got 6 points. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Cameron Payne. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to Dosunmu. And here is Giddey. He's guarded by Anunoby. Tries again. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck, the breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, DA. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. So, Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Whitey's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. And then for New York, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Achua. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Bridges shot good.
One tough customer. Bridges fighting for the basket in close.
Pass to Giddey. Ball, the bounce pass. Here's Vucevic. No good, shot missing. Some solid defense from Robinson. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's Anunoby. No good from outside.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Here's Vucevic. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Brunson. A 3-ball. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Now Vucevic. Over to the wing. Picked by Vucevic. There's Ball with the 3. The 3-pointer is right on target. Ball's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Brunson outside. Bridges outside. Fires the 3. And another three for New York.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, you can add it to the list.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Vucevic, shoots the three, and the Bulls another three.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Brunson downhill. Can't get it to fall. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Hart with the screen for Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
And Brunson capable here of having these binges scoring the basketball.
Brent, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Brunson right side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Oh, man, that's a high-level finish from Jalen Brunson, playing right through the whistle.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And here is Giddey. 11 points in the game. Inside, Vucevic goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And how about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Vucevic against Towns. And Hart has it in the corner. Towns sets the pick for Hart. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Towns a screen on White. Here's Bridges. And yes, it's good. Bridges has got 11 points.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
We've got 1:55 left in the third. Giddey goes in, and he gets the bucket. 13 points in the game.
And whatever intensity was lacking there in the first half, you're seeing it on display here now.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. Anunoby against Giddey. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 7. Here's Bridges, and again it's New York.
Well, if the defense is going to give Bridges a lot of looks like this, he's got to continue to knock him down.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Back to ball. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. New York's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Brunson finds Bridges. Here's Towns. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Towns has got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks. Here's Giddey. 13 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The free throw drops for Vucevic. And so he makes both from the line. And we've reached the end of the third. Knicks lead by 9. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Josh Giddey is out there with Williams. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Dosunmu in at the shooting guard position. Payne passes to Towns. And he converts the layup. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
So skilled working inside. Towns knows how to operate down low.
Giddey against Anunoby. Giddey, no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively. I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Flashy sequence from Giddey, not afraid to get tricky with the handles.
New York leading by 9. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jalen Smith. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Trey Jones. Then for the Knicks, Hart, he's checked in for Achua. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne. To the paint. Towns against Vucevic. White, wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Here's Brunson. It's rebounded by Giddey. Bulls trail by 7. Pass to Buzelis. Over Hart. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
Offensive rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
He gets it in there. Giddey's got 19 points.
No nerves from Josh Giddey that time.
New York leading by 5. Brunson outside. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Look at that shot. Vucevic not afraid to carry the weight, so to speak, in a tough situation. The team knows they can rely on him.
Brunson among the bigs.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
To the middle.
Because of that refined offensive skill set, Vucevic can be a dependable scoring option late in game.
Brunson goes in. Got a piece of it. Ball against Brunson. Ball, the bounce pass. Buzelis. Good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Brunson. Buzelis grabs the board. Here's Chicago.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And an intentional foul right there. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And just like that, this game is a 2-possession affair.
And the Bulls call timeout here. They're down by 4. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
It's funny, at this point in the game, the coach is asking the team to be perfect. They haven't been to this point.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Buzelis. Connects from downtown.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. So a close game sees New York take this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance, action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Looking at the starting five for Boston. The two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the center position. Now here's Tatum. Back to Holiday. They set the pick. Fires for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Here's Milwaukee. It's a three-point game. Lopez passes to Kuzma. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes in. Lillard's got 5 now.
Lillard is tough in there, muscling that one home.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Here's Prince. Pass to Lopez. Now here's Lillard. Boston pulls it in.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Give him 8 points now.
Lillard is lethal as a shooter, even from way downtown.
Porzingis with a screen on Lillard. Holiday from long range. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
White against Prince. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, and the jam by Lillard.
Once Lillard takes that first step, he's all in. He won't stop until he finds the shot he wants.
Boston's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Well, Grant, from roster to coaching changes, the Bucks have been trying to become an even more elite team.
Yeah, teams are always tinkering now these days, B.A. The Bucks know they are a high-level team, but they want to dominate the competition on another level.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Brown, that's good.
Strong and explosive Jaylen Brown is a tough matchup in the painted area.
Holiday against Lillard. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
White, the pass to Holiday. Drops in the 3. Holiday's gotten his second bucket on the night.
You know, he's often the setup guy, but Holiday gives you just as much, maybe even more, as a terrific finisher.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Lopez for 3. Porzingis grabs the board. And Porzingis has got the ball here for Boston. Horford finds Holiday. Back to Horford. Holiday taking his time here. Over Lillard. The shot by Holiday, no good. The Bucks trail. Pass to Lillard. On the take. Banked it in off the glass. Lillard's got 12 points in the game.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a... And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Boston has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Kevin Porter is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Hauser passes to Tatum. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Outside, Green. 4-3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Tatum. Too easy for Tatum, even with the contact.
And Jason Tatum was fearless on that finish. Went right through the contact.
Antetokounmpo against Craig, and the shot goes down. Antetokounmpo has gotten his first bucket of the night.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Craig, no good.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces.
On the wing, Tatum, guarded by Trent. Back to Pritchard for three. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed.
Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Horford passes to Tatum. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
We've got a line change here for Boston. Pass to Lillard. There's the three. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
Watch out now. Lillard is smoking and looking to score every time he touches it.
59 seconds left in the first half. Cornette passes to Porzingis. Brown inside, defended by Kuzma. Pass to Cornette. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White for three. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
Boy, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off his shot.
Here's Lillard. And Porzingis with the block. And he's able to get it back. Kuzma against Brown. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, nice job that time by Lopez to find space with the cut.
Kuzma against Brown. They kick it out to Porzingis. Goes back up. What a finish from Porzingis.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The three from Prince. That one is off. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Milwaukee out in front. They lead by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. What a game we're seeing from Damian Lillard.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court right now for the Celtics. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. Pass to Prince. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Lillard not to be denied. Celtics trail by 4. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Just 4 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
A young man who has an appetite for greatness, always pushing himself, is Jason Tatum.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Lopez. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. Antetokounmpo outside. Off target with the 3. Boston's gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Nice D from Tatum. Boston trailing. Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
For Milwaukee, they've got only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Kuzma. And the Celtics also making a change. Pritchard's checked in. Trent finds Antetokounmpo. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Prince. Just 5 on the clock. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Holiday. Trent from long range. Knocks it down from distance. Trent's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer, Holiday. Gets the 3 to fall.
Great response from Holiday, marching down and knocking down a 3 of his own.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Lillard passes to Lopez. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Lopez has got his second bucket on the night.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Tatum for the lead. Here's Porzingis. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot 1 more at the line. Milwaukee making some changes. Sims, he's checked in for Lopez. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Porter Jr. in for Prince. Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Hauser comes in for Drew Holiday. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
For 3, here's Lillard. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Drive by Brown. Oh, look at him showing off the muscle. Brown is special.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Pass to Sims. For 3, here's Lillard. Hauser grabs the board. Boston's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. From behind the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Trent, the pass to Lillard. Here's Sims, and that one is stuffed right through.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Giannis plays the 4 with Portis in at center. Gary Trent is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Green in at small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Trent. Shireman grabs the board. Boston has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Cornette. The 3 is up. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Porter with a screen on Tatum. Antetokounmpo inside. Tatum's there. And Giannis with the dunk.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Lillard subbed in for Porter Jr. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Coach knows they're losing the 3 battle, and he told the team we need to limit their outside looks, force them to put it on the floor, and make them beat us off the dribble. Back to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. It's Kuzma with the miss. The Celtics have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. White finds Brown to take the lead. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Back to Tatum to tie it up. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the shot falls short that time.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for Milwaukee. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently. Hey, those and one plays can really be backbreakers in a close game.
Celtics trail by 3. Tatum looking it over. They kick it out to Porzingis. From deep range, KP hits it.
Knowing his team needs a hoop, Porzingis says, I'll get it done.
And it's Antetokounmpo off the drive. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound. Boston's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here. KP flying high.
But you know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moments. Why? He's an impact player.
Antetokounmpo inside, pounded by Tatum.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
So it's Boston now. Tatum with it. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth. Holiday against Lillard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
There you see how tough Holiday is. He simply pressed and forced the issue there and got the defense to overcommit.
And he does get the second one. And that gives him a lead.
Not an A-plus trip to the line, but he did get them the lead.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Obviously, not a lot of time to work with. What do you guys think we're going to see?
With the time left, I think they've got to be looking for a quick shot here.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
That's the way to go.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. The 17-footer. Oh, it falls! A huge shot to tie it up.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Oh, bangs home the three.
Oh, some staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
Kuzma, right side. So it's a narrow victory for the Celtics, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
Ah, we love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding.
So the New York starting five, they've got Hart, Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Towns in at the 5 spot. First trip to the line for him here. And he knocks down the first one. Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a longtime assistant under Rick Carlisle. He has paid his dues, Coach.
Yeah, and Kevin, I really admire the guys that put in the time, as you say, pay their dues and get themselves ready for when they get the opportunity. There's a lot of outstanding younger coaches in this league, and Jamal Mosley's as good as any of them.
Yep, I would agree.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Hart with the screen for Brunson. Nailed from three-point land. Brunson's got 5.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And again, it's the magic from deep.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become a dangerous threat from deep.
Brunson, a screen on Wagner. And again, New York with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Orlando's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Banchero with the screen. And that one's good. Suggs. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Klops in the layup for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it's the Magic with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Banchero. And a miss there on the triple. The Knicks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Back in 2022, the #1 overall pick was Paolo Banchero. What do you think of his game?
You have to love his game, Kevin. I mean, handles the ball as a big guy at 6'10", makes plays for other people, scores, gets to the free throw line. All-star game in his second year. And on that team, he has really, really looked to defend. This guy's future is bright.
And their coach is another guy from the Seattle area, right, who has come on the NBA and starred.
There have been quite a few of them.
And Orlando making a change here. Bitadze's checked in. And then for New York, Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. And Miles McBride subbed in for Bridges. Towns, a screen on Wagner. Hart, wide open. He fires. And another 3 for New York.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the inside, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Now here's Towns. Back to Brunson. Over Suggs. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Brunson's got 7 points.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. The Knicks pull it in. Brunson right side. No one near him. And again, it's New York.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. Knicks lead by 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Achua is out there with Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride. Then there's Cameron Payne. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Payne off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Now, here's Banchero. 6 points for him. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. So Banchero will go to the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up. Anunoby, he's checked in for Payne. The Magic shooting their first free throw tonight. That free throw good from Banchero. Based in the last few decades, we've seen the 3 become more and more necessary for offenses. Wondering if you think that's a good thing.
Well, it is. And teams not only understand the value of making a lot of three-point shots, but the threat of the three spreads out defenses and actually makes it easier for you to get shots at the rim. So the three is absolutely necessary to be a great offensive team in this league.
Quickly, is the arc too close? Should they move it, maneuver that a little bit?
Well, the skill level is really, really high. I like the suggestion of keeping the arc the same all the way around, which would eliminate the corner three.
So it's the Knicks now. Cole Anthony unable to get his last shot to go in. Van Carroll looking around. Stolen by Robinson. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges has got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Cole Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. Well, there's a unique profile for Wendell Carter Jr., a tremendous rebounder and shooter, and now he's playing on a pretty good team, and he's a big reason why.
He sure is. Look, he's really big at 6'10", 270. All right, top 20 in the league in rebounding and effective field goal percentage. Can shoot the three. Great blend of size, skill, and toughness.
Now Caldwell-Pope. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Down low. And then Carter with the jam.
And out of pick and roll, Carter does a great job of positioning himself for catch and finish opportunities.
Robinson. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Robinson's got his first basket of the night.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Van Carroll. Carter with a screen on Towns. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Wagner's checked in for Van Carroll. Then for the Knicks, Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Mikal Bridges. Anunoby outside. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Yeah, there's really no excuse for missing that one. That's just a blown opportunity.
Count the transition bucket. Jalen Brunson.
Keeping his hands active. Brunson able to knock it away and convert. How about the effort?
Pass to Caldwell-Pope. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. Nice defense from Wagner.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Brunson against Suggs. Driving to the basket. And Suggs throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. It's time. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. In the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell-Pope. And it's Wagner in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. Towns, a screen on Suggs. Count the basket. Brunson's got 11 points.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Suggs with a screen for Caldwell Pope to the left side wing. Banchero outside. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
Back to Brunson from outside the arc. It's hauled in by the Magic. The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skill?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line, but he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
Now, Wagner, still without a basket. Carter with a screen on Brunson. Suggs. It's rebounded by Towns.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Anunoby with it. Picked up by Banchero. Bridges shot. Good.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. Achua, he's checked in for New York. And it's the Magic with the ball. 6-point game. Carter, the pass to Black. There's a minute 34 left in the third. The Magic again can't hit. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. This one for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. And it's Banchero missing. The Knicks leading by 9. Pass to Brunson. Shoots from the elbow. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Brunson's got 13.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Carter sets the pick for Banchero. Buries the long-range jumper.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Brunson surveying the D. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Banchero with the ball. Achua's on him. Banchero, that's good.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Brunson outside. Brunson down the lane. Lays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Miles McBride. OG Anunoby is out there with Precious Achua. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Payne in at the 1.
Yeah, I like the concentration there. Isaac showing how skilled he is on the block. Feels like no one can stop him.
McBride passes to Achua. Some nice passing by New York here. No good with the triple. The Magic trail by 8. Anthony kicks to Banchero. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Can't hit from in close. New York has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Payne. Up and in on the layup.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Goga Bitadze. Wagner comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Anthony. And it's Suggs in for Black. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jamal Mosley was saying to the team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, they've made it a point to push it off turnovers. They're playing smart and alert, capitalizing on mistakes.
Here's Banchero. No good off the front iron.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser, too.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
And that drive gives Banchero all the momentum he needs. And, boy, he turns it into an explosive finish.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Towns, high post. And that one drops for him. Towns has got his first 2 points of the night.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Knicks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jalen Brunson.
Well, he came out with great energy and effort, doing everything he could possibly do to help his team.
For three, Bridges. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero outside. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Well, look, plays like that are exactly why they find themselves in such a deep hole.
This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Brunson with a clean look. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 12.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that
Dennis, one of the things I've heard from coaches quite often is how effective a three-tool big man can be. When you can drive it, pass it, shoot it, score it, do all the things they can, it changes the geometry of the floor.
Looking at the starting five for the Boston Celtics. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Holiday in at the point. Clock at 2. Porzingis. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Just such a good feel for the game. Porzingis sees that clock dwindling, stays calm. Money in the bank, baby.
Pass to Vucevic. Outside Giddey. Shoots over Brown. And it's Giddey missing.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
And he makes it.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now here's White. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer. Ball with the rebound. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Here's Giddey. And the layup is good off the glass.
A contested bucket, but Josh Giddey willing that one in the cup.
We'll go now to Allie LaForce, who spoke with Billy Donovan. Allie.
I asked him about the star power that they're up against tonight, and he said, quote, I'm not worried about the highlight reel plays. I'm worried about the relentless nature of that team over there. And the ringleader is Jrue Holiday. He plays every possession on both ends of the floor.
Okay, thank you, Allie.
What impresses me about Jason Tatum are his work habits, his commitment in the offseason to adding something else to his arsenal. We know he can play high-level basketball on both ends. The sky is the limit.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
Well, Vucevic understands that the mid-range is a part of his game that he can go to at any point.
Outside, Brown. Outside Tatum from outside the arc. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Doris, it's hard to pick one, but Derek White is in the running for best defensive guard.
It's so true, and what Derek White does perhaps better than any other guard is block shots. When we talk about top on-ball defenders, he's also on that list. You want to talk about somebody who can get in the passing lane and be disruptive. He's on that list. Truly can do it all.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Vucevic. The fader. Boston pulls it in.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Holiday passes to Horford. Back to Holiday. Right side Brown. Let's go with a three, and the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Brown's got 5.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
Ball outside. From downtown, drains the triple.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Outside Porzingis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Chicago trailing here. White, the pass to Vucevic. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
The deep three from Porzingis. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Porzingis has got his second basket of the night. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Boston out in front. They're up by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Ayo Dosunmu out there with Trey Jones. Then it's Smith. Then it's Williams. And it's Giddey in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And, of course, Boston winning 8 consecutive titles from 1959 to 1966. Doris, you think we'll ever see a streak like that again?
BA, I think that's almost impossible in this day and age. With free agency, with more salary cap restrictions, it's just hard to win 2 in a row these days, let alone 8. My goodness. Well, you see the effectiveness of Jason Tatum in close. Don't sleep on both his strength and his length.
Yep, count it. Giddey's got 5 points now this quarter.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Jones. Left side, Craig. Back to Pritchard. Tatum with a screen. This one for 3. And the Celtics another 3.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often. And, of course, he makes good use of it.
All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Dosunmu. Porzingis has checked in for Boston. Drew Holiday comes in for Craig. Tatum gets the bucket. And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Chicago making some changes. Buzelis is checked in for Williams. And it's White in for Jones. Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. Here's Buzelis. Outside Giddey. It's Vucevic, high post. Launches a 3. And it's Giddey with the 3. Giddey's got 12 points.
Great to see Josh Giddey attacking like this. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal when you are shooting lights out.
Tatum from long range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And Ball will bring it up here for Chicago. They trail by 1. You know, it's easy to focus on Jason Tatum scoring. But Doris, he's excellent in a number of areas.
Brian, he's a high-level rebounder. He now knows how to keep his teammates involved. He's competitive on the defensive end and willing to absorb a big-time assignment. He has got a complete game. Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Outside White. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. The Bulls have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Pass to Giddey. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Giddey. Jones, he's checked in for Chicago. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. The Celtics have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Holiday surveying the floor. Outside White. Three-pointer goes up. Three-pointer goes down for White.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
To the inside. Jones, the pass to White. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. Give him 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Brown. He's got 5, and the three-pointer goes.
Jaylen Brown with the immediate answer from three-point territory. Yes, sir.
Pass to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Vucevic has got his second basket on the night. And so it's Josh Giddey making highlights for Chicago. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Josh Giddey.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
On the floor for Boston, the two Jays, Brown at the 3 and Tatum at the 4. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. The ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. Here's Holiday. Yet to see a basket. Outside White. 6 to shoot. Tatum with a screen. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Down low. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by White. Boston trailing. Here's Tatum. And then Tatum slams it in.
Yeah, the handle of Jason Tatum is special, and he has tightened that handle over the course of years.
Chicago has gone a perfect 5 for 5 from deep tonight. Doris, it seems like every year Tatum's name is right atop the MVP ballot.
To me, Brian, it speaks not only to his talent, but also his consistency and the work ethic. The game is important to him. He's versatile. He's clutch. He's everything you want in a star player. 7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Tatum from long range. Pure from three-point range. And now it's a 4-point Boston lead. And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants to review the game plan. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
This is a timely timeout because this guy is hurting them. They've got to figure it out.
It's Giddey on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Giddey's got 14 points.
Well, you expect him to want to pass it, so Josh Giddey understanding I've got to be a threat to score.
Pass to Porzingis from the arc. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. Give him 8 points now.
Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Here's the pick. White for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Outside Porzingis. Now Holiday. This one for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Buzelis. Vucevic, a screen on Brown. 6 on the shot clock. That shot wide open.
Boy, Giddey, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. He's off on the first. And Boston with some changes. Horford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hauser comes in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. He hits the second from the line. The Bulls trail by 6. Dosunmu, the pass to Smith. Cornette's checked in for Tatum. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Picked by Smith. 5 to shoot. Dosunmu, the pass to White. From 18 feet away. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. Here's Brown. Give him 8. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Cornette sets a screen. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
And so it's Boston closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Smith out there with Williams. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Giddey in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
Jason Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
I think it's also important we have to acknowledge how many scoring opportunities they've created from their spectacular defense, getting a bunch of points off turnovers.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3. Hauser's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Whoa, that man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Sinks it from distance.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And a new group getting ready for Chicago. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Smith. Lou Zealous comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Jones. So Boston going with almost an entirely new group here. Porzingis is checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Hauser. Derek White's checked in for Craig. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard.
Boy, it's so clear that Jason Tatum is comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
Inside. Here's Vucevic using his post moves to get the 2 points.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
To the middle. And Vucevic gets it to go on the assist by Ball.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Now Tatum. Tatum on the drive. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
Well, Jason Tatum worked hard, being comfortable in tight windows off the dribble drive. That was a nice-looking move.
And the power finish by Vucevic.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Tatum passes to Brown. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
Ball passes to Vucevic. Over Porzingis. Vucevic's shot is off. Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Celtics.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jason Tatum.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
There's 49 seconds left in the final quarter. The three from Ball. Porzingis grabs the board. To the inside. Baseline try. That one a little long. White, the pass to Vucevic. Great D that time from Porzingis. And a chance to add to the lead here.
Yeah, B.A., they should really stick with what they've been doing.
Here's Brown. That one goes. Count it.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game.
on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game. And some of these players have been through it all in this league.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard. It's good.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. They're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Now here's George. Here's Maxey. That falls. Nice feed that time from George.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lopez outside. There's the three. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Pass to Grimes. Oubre, a screen on Prince. Grimes with the bucket.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Floats one up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
And he can't hit the second.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it. And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Lillard from outside sinks the triple.
And that's Dame showing that competitive side. Loves a good duel, especially from range.
Oubre outside. Pass to Grimes. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter of the game. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Yabusele, he's checked in for Embiid. 1:35 left to play in the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Start it. Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. Now, here's Kuzma. Just 5 to shoot. Inside, Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Maxey kicks to Yabusele. And here's George for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Lillard the pass to Lopez. Prince wide open. Hits the three-point bomb.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire to keep defending.
Yep, that one goes in there.
So tenacious. Maxey finds a way through.
Lillard looking around. Portis against George. Nice shot by Portis.
Oh, great move to get to the rack there against the guy who doesn't really just have the strength to be able to keep him away from the rim.
Maxey with it. He has 5. 11 seconds left in the first. Shoots. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away. Maxey's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Tie game in Milwaukee. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
So on the floor for Philadelphia. Yabusele out there with Embiid. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in a two-guard. Butler, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now, here's Portis. Here's Giannis. Misses the chippy right there.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to Butler. Here's McCain. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
Philadelphia's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Porter looking it over. Pass to Antetokounmpo. On target from 13 feet. Giannis has got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Prince comes in for Green. Then for the 76ers, Oubre is checked in for Yabusele. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edwards. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Fires the three. The rebound by the Bucks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And he gets it to go.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here's Oubre. Another miss by Philadelphia. 1:49 left here in the second. To the middle. Here's Porter. Oubre pulls it in. Pass to McCain. Drops in the tray. McCain's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Now here's Porter. Scoreless thus far. Prince setting a pick for Trent. Back to Prince. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Butler. This tug-of-war game continues.
And, guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Timeout. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Gary Trent. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Kevin Porter. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Portis kicks to Lillard. From outside, off the mark. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Here's Prince. 76ers getting the bucket. Now Lillard takes it inside. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Wasted no time on that one. George has got his second basket of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 5. Shot clock at 6. Over Maxey. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Lillard's got 4 points this quarter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers ahead. They're up by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Tyrese Maxey.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Taurean Prince. And it's Kuzma in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Oubre outside. He's looking for Embiid and finds him.
And you know, guys, with Embiid on the floor, it's not just about his individual play. He changes everything for everyone on that team. That's how dominant he is. It's not just statistics. His presence alone propels them.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take. This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
Lopez with the bucket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Philadelphia's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Outside, George drills it from outside. George has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Calm and cool from distance. George really confident from beyond.
And the dunk by Giannis. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Timeout. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Maxey on the wing. Outside, George. Here's Grimes. His three-pointers off the mark. Milwaukee in the lead. Giannis inside. The shot by Lillard wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Maxey passes to Grimes. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Grimes has got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Lopez kicks to Giannis. Lopez sets a screen for Antetokounmpo. Clock at 4. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And Kuzma with the basket on the assist by Giannis. Giannis has got 3 assists in the game. Maxey passes to Embiid. Second shot opportunity. Locked in. Embiid with the contested shot.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Bucks passing it around. Giannis says, "Get off me!"
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Outside, George. Oubre sets the screen for George. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Lopez sets a screen for Giannis. To the inside. Maxey against Lillard. Some solid defense from Maxey. The 76ers trailing. Pass to Grimes. For the lead. Oh, muscling it home, Embiid.
What a game. This lead just keeps going back and forth.
No good on that one. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers lead by 1. And do not go away, as we'll be back And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Edwards is out there with Yabusele. Then there's Embiid. Then it's Butler. And it's McCain in at the 2 spot. Outside Butler. Embiid against Portis. Embiid inside. He goes up again. Oh, Embiid too tough inside.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Here's Giannis.
Oh, my goodness. Man. An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Here's McCain, defended by Trent. Embiid inside the line. Again, Philadelphia.
ICE, ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. Prince is checked in for Gary Trent. And it's Damian Lillard in for Porter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. Coach is not happy with that three-point battle. He told his team, we're down because they're making more threes than us. We have to defend the line if we're not making them at the other end. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Maxey against Lillard. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Nice work on the interior. Maxey looks so composed amongst those trees.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Prince outside. Giannis inside. Covered by Oubre.
And you know he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And another thing they've been doing all game long is knocking down the three. Shooting has been a big part of their game plan tonight.
Kicks it out to Lillard. And here's Prince outside. Hits it from three-point range. Prince has got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
Here's Embiid. No good that time. Good D by Lopez. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Prince. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Kicks it out to Lillard. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. Oubre, a screen on Lopez. Here's Embiid. He scores his fifth field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And no doubt the ball is going to go to Embiid there. Needing a bucket, and he gets it.
To the paint. And the double up Antetokounmpo. On deep, Prince carries it from outside.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Pass to Embiid. Good D by Lopez.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he ends up making the second, and that puts them up by 5.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Here's Embiid. Rebound by Brook Lopez.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
I'm not going to lie, that's big, making all of those, giving them a little bit more breathing room.
And it's George missing. And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late. Thank you, David. And that about wraps it up, along with great.